Do you hear some?
I hear someone saying hello.
Yeah, definitely.
Someone there?
Should...
I hear you.
Yeah, there's somebody walking around.
I hear y'all.
We gotta find the others. And oh, Rex, perfect. Bigsby and I, we were just by this door over here to outside. We could hear someone saying hello. Someone we don't recognize, like a voice unrecognizable.
It sounds like they
I'm
were.
unarmed.
Sounds to me like they were down in
Wherever you are.
the garage, the food court.
Yeah, I'm in a food court.
Hello, with my salt.
I couldn't find your salt, but I did find a lot of butter, Bunma.
You're all the way, Louisville, no salt.
That's true, Bunma. I'm sorry. I searched the entire Gigamart.
I hear voices.
1,000 mile travel, no salt.
You are not wrong. I don't know what happened to all the salt in the entire state.
We have a stranger in the food court.
I'll help you deal with him.
Which Spiffos do you work at?
I think Rosewood, Brown Rosewood.
Thought maybe I'd seen you there, but I go to the.
Rosewood's kind of far
Go to the
away
one
from here.
over
That's a
in
long
Hey there,
way to
Rex.
travel.
Hello?
We found
Check
his,
this guy
his
out.
name's Art. We found him stumbling around downstairs. We just wanted to make sure he didn't get into anything he wasn't supposed to, but he's not armed, so.
Should we take him upstairs and give him a proper medical examination?
Well, why would we take anybody upstairs, Doc? There's not anything important upstairs.
Yeah, we live down here. What are you saying?
I'm just saying, like, I don't know, what are we doing? Like,
Hey, Doc, how about we walk over here while Rex talks
we
to our
don't
new
live
friend?
at the mall.
yeah, okay.
You can't just be
hi.
live upstairs.
Hello?
You understand?
I'm sorry.
You're looking for
Not mean any
safety?
harm. Yes.
Where did you come from?
Rosewood, that's where I was originally living, family.
Rosewood was a very pleasant place. There's a prison near there, isn't there?
Correct.
You came here on foot from Rosewood. That's a long journey.
I know. I am a bit peckish and a little bit thirsty.
Welcome to the apocalypse. You're gonna be a little hungry, a little thirsty from time to time. You'll survive.
So what do we call you, my friend?
Most people just call me Art or Artie, either or, changeable.
I'm gonna put my gun away, Art. You don't seem like you're a threat.
Thank you.
Yeah, you showed me.
I don't recognize that person either.
Wait, what?
There's somebody else just crossed over this way.
I'm gonna hang back
Let's
a
go,
bit.
Bigsby.
I do not have any weapons. I'm not good in a fight at the moment.
Hello? With my
Rex,
hands
we got
up?
another one over here. Were you with this other guy?
No, I came in through the back.
Lots of new
Pretty
faces.
big coincidence that you and this other guy just showed up.
Lots of new
Well, I'm
faces.
sorry, I didn't know
And
anyone
at
was
the
living
same
here.
time.
Correct.
Yeah,
And I do not like that they're being suspicious of me. I'm really not
to make sure that he's
with that guy.
no bites.
We've seen a lot of people in the last 40 days, Art, and I have to admit to you, not all of them have been friendly. Some of them have been a serious threat. I imagine, in a survival scenario like this, that the majority of people who live are those with a killer instinct. Do you have a killer instinct, Art?
If I have to defend myself, I will take up arms.
What kind of arms? You said you were unarmed. Do you have a gun stashed somewhere?
No, sir. I do not have a firearm. I mostly used what I find. Recently, I just used a broken glass bottle to smash in one of those dead's heads.
Speaking of weapons.
Rex, can I have a word with you, please?
Yeah.
Yorkshire.
Away from
I don't
Art,
think
you
that our
mean?
new friend is going to go anywhere. He doesn't seem the type. But just so you know, Art, we're a lot faster than we seem. So I wouldn't go running off by yourself.
Understandable.
Stay here, Art. I'll return and we'll finish our conversation. But I want to warn you, this mall is not entirely safe. There are rotters about.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out and make sure I stay out of trouble.
I'll return.
We got another guy over there. He claims to not know the kid that came in. Art,
Yeah.
the fry cook, claims to not know him, but it's just kind of a coincidence that they both showed up around the same time in the same area. And I am feeling a little wearisome about it, but I think for their safety and for our safety, we might want to, I don't know, quarantine them somewhere just to make sure we can get a good look at them. Because can you imagine how Valentine's going to react once he sees them?
It's a good thing he's not here right now.
Well, the thing is, once he wakes up, what's he going to do? What
gonna-
if he drives over here and if he loses his mind? Do you think he's not going to start pointing a gun in these guys' faces?
Absolutely. He'll probably shoot them in the head, if I had to guess.
Well, then we should probably do something to say that we did our due diligence. There's an area behind the bar that's some offices. I think
Yeah.
we could maybe set them up in there and keep an eye on them for a little while. Feed them, do the right thing. If they want to be on their way, they can be on their way. I don't know. It's just that way it's outside of our area so they don't see how well set up we are. But you were talking about that we're rebuilding things here. We're setting things up and they might have some useful skills for us.
I agree, it's nice to have additional hands. Art,
There's rotters.
I'm good. Everything's fine.
back up, Bigsby.
I got these ones. Alright, back
Bigsby,
off.
take everyone upstairs.
Yeah, okay, I'll grab everybody. Doc, you're with me. You two with me.
Alright.
Daryl, stay by Bigsby's side. Make sure those new people don't try anything.
I hear you.
Rex.
Let's work there.
What is going on?
It looks like the Rotters have found us once again, my friend.
Yeah, I just had to kill like 60 of them at the front door.
And supposedly there's more here.
That's no mean feat.
It seems though we may have more pressing issues. I think the security that we've established here at the mall is no longer working properly. The fact that these are just able to wander in here, not a good sign.
No, it is not. I got news for you as well. I
Tell me.
didn't just disappear. While I was waiting with Daryl in the middle of the night, I heard something on one of the radios. It was like a private band communication, Morse code, coordinates. Now, any other time I wouldn't have considered it, but it was on a military channel, the only kind of channels we could have got on those radios that you found for us. Now, I looked at the map, and at first, I had no idea. It's some west-ish of the Knox County prison. It's in the middle of the woods on a military transmission. What the is out there, I ask you, that would be hidden and only revealed in a state of emergency on a Morse code military channel?
So I want to let you know, Rex, they brought those people up into our place.
Yeah, I told them to. I told you to stay with Bigsby to make sure they didn't do anything dangerous.
They're well, not locked up. They're in a room where they can't do anything. I heard more shooting is all.
Let's return upstairs, all three of us.
Oh my god, it's dark.
Who turned off the generator? You dyed your hair again.
He kept change generator. I just fixed it. It was 50% broken. I had to fix it, and then I put gas. I do everything in here. Oh my god. I change again.
Now you're a redhead.
Yeah.
Have you met the new people?
No, I have not.
Take these and come with me, okay?
Okay.
We're gonna give them some food.
Hey, Rex.
Hello, are the new people through here?
One of them, yeah. The other one's sitting by himself.
Yeah, Craig's over here.
So darky.
Where's Art?
He's over here. He got a bit nervous from the... that was a f***ed up situation.
Hello, Craig.
Hello.
We have not met. I'm Buma.
Great to meet you.
I cook here, I clean here, I do everything here, and then I go away and everything is chaos.
Sounds like a terrible situation.
Yeah, I hear you're hungry.
I just had food.
Oh, okay. Well, there's more food. You're welcome to eat food. We have many food, but we don't have salt.
Well, we should
Tragedy.
we should do a more proper medical examination. I was really only able to check their arms and like their neck. I wasn't really able to check anything else. I would be able to perform a medical examination in here if that's okay with all of you.
No, we'll get your room ready, Doc. Budma, would you leave that meal for Craig on the table over there?
Yeah, I will.
I did see that you guys left that one Air Force guy in my office, the one that kept getting back up. I'll go check on him, see if I can find anything.
Doc, bring someone with a gun with you.
Okay.
Craig, we're happy to have you. We'll be back, okay? If you get hungry, there's food on the table. Follow me, Budma.
One of the... Oh my god, there he is! He's already up! He's up again! He's up again! Oh my god!
What the f is happening?
I knew he would get back up. I knew
You
it.
saw Bigsby, he was dead in my room, right?
Yeah, that's the one that I put down. I put him down several times.
You hit me right in the nose with that f***ing baton.
Oh my god.
Just be careful, you
Oh,
guys. Oh,
get
god,
over
it's
it.
so...
You're a big boy down.
Oh my god.
Oh god, he's so heavy.
Who took the barricade off the door?
Oh, that's a
I
got a
did.
bloody
I had
nose now.
They wanted me to check on him.
I'm gonna go back to the others.
Where's Art, Bigsby?
He's right here.
This is so different. This one isn't like any of the others.
I'm going to finish my communication with Art, and then I'm going to talk to Craig, okay?
Yeah, Art's might need a minute here. Just ever since that tent situation, he just said he needed a second. He's just been sitting there quietly. I don't know. I think that was a lot for him.
We'll let him take a break. Bunma, can you leave the food for him maybe up on top of this? Let's talk
Who
to...
died?
There was a military man that we
No one
brought back
died.
with
It was,
us.
Who? What? Military guy died?
Yes, the Grand Ohio Mall is occupied, or at least was occupied by the military, but none of them are alive. Oddly, when we kill them, the rotters there, they keep standing back up, coming back to life. We brought one back with us for the doc to examine, but it sounds like the situation happened again. Mr. Craig, would you accompany us?
Sure thing.
Watch your step, the floor through here is wet.
Yeah, that's the way to describe it.
Oh my god, I got to do more cleaning. Oh my god, I just cleaned the whole way.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Greg, we understand that you've been surviving all this time. Have you been alone?
Yeah.
Can you tell me everything about you that you think I need to know?
I assume you want to know if I'm a threat? What your friend out there wants to know. I'm not. I have no combat experience. I've barely killed any of them. It's not many out there.
Before all of this happened, what was your life like? What did you do?
It was summer. I went to summer camp. That's all. I was a high school student. Not much else to say.
You know, it takes real grit to survive in this situation, even if you're young and fit. And the fact that you've survived this long among the rotters and alone tells me that you've avoided the biggest threat, which is the living.
Isolated. It's not many people.
Greg, I don't want there to be any illusions. If you're here hoping for a hero, I'm definitely not him. But if you're here looking for safety, well, there are safety in numbers. But before we can welcome you, our doctor needs to assure us that you don't have any sort of illness that could spread to the rest of us. If you don't mind, take a seat, and once the doctor gives you the all clear, we'll talk
In
about
the bed? Or the chair?
wherever you're comfortable. When the doctor returns, it's important that you understand you need to cooperate with him fully in order for us to have a foundation of trust. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I hope that your health is good and that you're able to join us.
Everything all right in there, Rex?
He seems to be a young man. I don't get any sense that he's a threat to us, but it will be up to the doctor to determine if his health is satisfactory.
I mean, he looks harmless enough.
How are you
Do
feeling,
you
Bixby?
want time alone with him here? Not well.
Why? What do you mean?
Well, you weren't there. Ask Daryl. I'd stop Valentine from barging into the room with these two. I didn't know what he was gonna do. I put myself between the door and Valentine, and I undid the leather on my holster. And I know it sounds, but I think if he would have come by or tried to get past me, I think I would have killed him, Rex.
Knock,
What's up,
knock.
Tootie?
I just wasn't sure if you guys were ready for Art to have his medical examination or not.
Well, you might want to check him out. He's just staring into the void.
He seems in shock.
Maybe he got into his head. That can happen sometimes. I mean, right now he seems to be okay. There's nothing, nothing physically wrong with him that I can tell. I mean, unless I could do a further examination. Oh, there we go. He's back.
I was doing meditation. What's going on? Where am I?
There you go.
I was asking them if they were ready for you to have your medical examination. I don't know if there's anything else that they needed from you before we did that.
Are you hungry, Art?
Yes, I could use something a bite to eat.
We've put some food here for you.
Thank you very much. That is very appreciated.
Doc, if you'll go to your office, we'll escort Art to see you.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Okay, thank you.
Art, would you mind coming with us?
Sure.
I don't appreciate
moment.
liars, Bigby.
What's up?
One moment.
Don't appreciate what?
I don't appreciate liars.
Liars how?
You want me to take him?
Listen up, Hartwell. Bigsby's under my protection. Do you understand me?
Not particularly, no. I don't
Let's-
think it's wise to have someone that threatens other people. People
Here,
that
I'll
you should be
take you,
trusting
RDA.
Yep.
behind
that's
other
me.
people's backs. I did exactly what you told me to. Go and check on the other two. He stood in the doorway and he threatened me. He told me to
This way.
disarm, which I did. And then as soon as I'm out of earshot, he goes to you and he says that not only was I being hostile, that he was going to kill me.
Once again, I think we should get another opinion. I know Daryl was there. He saw it. The look in your eye. You just standing there. You're hard to read, Valentine. You're really hard to read.
You're quite easy
keep
to
hearing
read,
my
Bixby,
name.
and I don't like what I see.
Oh, you're wearing a whole lot of clothes, aren't you?
Cut that tension with the knife there, boys.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just get this over with, I guess.
I've been up for 16 hours already here. I gotta go to sleep.
Take a rest, Daryl. You know that Bigsby is scared of you, don't you?
I know that Bigsby is trying to create problems that aren't there.
What problem is that, Valentine?
He seems to think that I'm going to kill him. I have no intention of doing that. My foes aren't the living, they're the dead, unless they're a threat to the group, in which case I will put them down. But ever since our last little chat, he seemed hell-bent on making you look as evil as possible to you, and you're listening to him. So, starting tomorrow, I'm probably going going to pick a direction and walk because I don't feel safe here anymore, Rex. Because if he can convince you, he can probably convince everyone else.
What makes you think that Bigsby's convinced me of anything?
He's under your protection. You immediately moved to defend him when I tried to disprove his accusation.
You closed yourself in a room with him and turned the lights off when I left.
He turned the lights off, not me. I'm a marksman, Rex. I do better with the lights on, not off.
Bigsby has convinced me of nothing. The only voice that I listen to is inside of my own head. But the people here, they talk to me, just as you speak to me. And you're right, I do listen. But listening does not mean that I've been convinced. As to why I told you that Bigsby is under my protection, well, that's simple to understand. You and I are both warriors.
Like I said, I don't feel safe, Rex.
And you never will. I've told you
This is
before.
twice that you've come to me completely alone, unasked for, in a place you could very easily kill me. I mean, you did it last time while I was asleep.
I don't want harm to come to you, Valentine. I have no intention of threatening you. I'm not armed, but the reason I've come to you in private is because this conversation benefits from having only two voices present. As a fellow warrior, you were afforded certain privileges in my mind. I do not call you out in front of the others. I do not disagree with you in front of the others. Just as when you said that you were going to change the plans in West Point and raid that police station, even though I did not support your decision at the time, I did not speak against you. Not even a single word. These are the types of privileges that a warrior grants to a fellow warrior. And so if you feel threatened by me, then the paranoia of these events is getting to you, because I pose no threat to you.
I'll make you a promise here and now, Rex. I will never harm anyone in this group that is a member of this group. The new pair, they're with us now, whether they stay or go. But if he pulls a gun on me, I will kill him. That is a promise.
I hope that the two of you do not come to violence. It is a circumstance that would require my intervention. And I will talk to Bigsby about pulling a gun on you in the way that he did. And I will talk to him about his threat against your life, which I think was unnecessary. In the meantime, I need you to remain calm and focus on what our goal is here. Finding out more about why this circumstance has happened. And let us not have illusions. If you were to pick a direction and go, I'm sure you could survive for a time. But we both know that there is more chance of survival by working together. Consider carefully what I've said here. I'm not your enemy, nor am I a threat, but there will be no harm to come to Bigsby. And I will make it clear to Bigsby that there is no harm to come to you. Are you going to be okay here?
I'll do my best.
We're gonna have to fight. There's too many on the bridge. Where's Bunma? Bunma? Doc, please take a look at Bunma.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh my God, it hurts.
I know.
It hurts. Oh.
Can get us.
Watch
We
out,
need to get
Bunma.
off this bridge.
How are you feeling, Bunma?
So much, many pain all over.
Everyone, get in, get back to the bar. I'll stay behind, I'll find the doc. Bigsby, take the Gigamart and lead them. Get everyone to the goddamn bar. Doc! Ezra, where are you? Ezra! Doc!